legends, today I bring you some spicy leaks regarding the new collab for Diablo and Berserker, and I can't wait to share with you. But first, let me also share some good news. I'm also gonna talk about the new 2-star gem, how can you get it and prepare for it, the new Phantom Cosmetic, because you're gonna be surprised what's actually gonna be, and then this whole situation about the new 5-star. So, about the good news, well, if you guys don't know, your boy actually got featured here on this Chinese forum for Diablo Immortal. If we go down here, you guys are gonna see there is like this post here that it is pretty much gonna talk about of what can we expect that is gonna be coming on the next update. I made a video about this, also Apollyon did, so they have here, and if we scroll down, this is a screenshot of my video, and then there is your boy right there. So yes, officially we are famous in China. Well, when I saw this, I just thought it was funny and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Now moving on into the spicy news. This leak comes from Kouta. It is a Latin Diablo Immortal content creator, pretty much like English speaking, if you know English. He came like with 3 videos that pretty much said most of the things that are gonna come into it. Leaks, as always, take it to the grain of salt, but they actually seem quite legit. So for the 2-star gem, it is Crimson Beherit. This gem seems like quite powerful, especially for PvP. It is based on Berserker lore. It's pretty much like an amulet that you can use like a necklace, and that's pretty much gonna turn you into some kind of like special demon, a member of the god hand. I don't want to go too much into like spoilers if you guys are watching or reading Berserk, but how it works, this gem, this is gonna be a buff gem that is gonna have 2 different buffs depending on your HP. If your HP, your health, it is above 50%, you're gonna have an increased damage for more or less 6 seconds. If you are below the 50%, you're gonna have a damage reduction buff on yourself for X amounts of seconds. But there is also something interesting here, is that whenever you're gonna trigger any of these buffs, you actually gonna scream in terror. You're gonna be like a roar into the target location, and you're gonna just pretty much fear everyone there. This is actually very powerful. That's why I say it is most likely a PvP gem. And then something interesting that also happens is that because like we have 2 different buffs coming from the same gem, they have different cooldowns. So this is like pretty cool, because maybe there is a situation that you can have both at the same time. And if we look at here at the 8% damage increase or damage reduction, this obviously it is at rank 1. I am thinking that since there is power creep in the game, most likely at rank 10 this is gonna be like a 28%. That's like my best guess. 28% damage increase and 28% damage reduction depend on your HP. It seems like quite powerful gem, especially for PvP and for free-to-plays. If it is a must build, well, this will depend really on your legendary setup. I think that is actually a good fit. Maybe if you don't like to have, for example, the spectral glass for PvP, because maybe you don't like the debuff, you don't have a lot of potency, maybe this is gonna be a good replacement for that. Or maybe you have a Berserker eye or something like that you want to go like slightly a bit more defensive. It is a very good replacement for the gems. I am very excited for it, but let me tell you how can you most likely will be able to get it. Well, I expect that whenever the new event comes, we're gonna be able to get at least a few copies from the main event that already happened in the past with the Morn Skull, and I also expect that it's gonna come again here. Then legendary crest drops, if you have them, start saving them. And something really important, if you guys have Telluric fragments, please do not use them, save them, and also save your rare crests, the blue ones, so whenever the patch comes, if you want to have a few more copies, go for it. Remember that for free to play, you don't really need to go above rank 8, but still that's around like 30 copies, which maybe not like very doable for many free to plays. However, if you get it like around maybe like rank 5, 6 or 7, it is already pretty good. And also have in mind that this most likely the same as the Morn Skull, the other collab with World of Warcraft, these will probably be also limited time. So make the math before you pull the trigger, because afterwards it's gonna be most likely very hard for you to get more copies. So I want to say this because a lot of people didn't get it, or they level up like Modern Skull only until like rank 3 and then they'll have more copies, and they are always asking, should you spend Telluric pearls to level up the Modern Skull? Absolutely not. Telluric pearls, it is only and mainly only for rank 5 gems, because those are the ones that you want to put all your resources at the end of the day. So moving on here into the other league, when it comes here to the Phantom Cosmetic. So the surprise here that I saw is that most likely we're not gonna have one cosmetic, we're gonna have two cosmetics, one for Griffith and the other for Guts, two different skins. We have here the black armor and the white armor, depends on your taste. For me, I didn't really like these because it just feels like it's just gonna be a way for you to most likely just spend a bit more money. That's like my best guess. But they are also changing the way that the system for pulling for this Phantom Cosmetic is gonna work, that now we only gonna have 6 total drawers. Whenever you draw 3 times, you have guaranteed a 50-50 chance of being one of those. I most likely will tell you that I feel like the Griffith, because it's the one that most people don't want, is gonna have like a 80%. That's my best guess. But then if you reach to the end at the 6th one, you get to guarantee the other one, and the prices, it will still be unknown. We don't know if it's gonna be still the same prices as the Phantom Cosmetics are now, or if it's gonna be slightly more expensive because they are 2 skins. And maybe, no, like we had with the tempering, whenever what was like the China event, we had like some upsellings with the tempering, changing the colors of like that snake, and also like your shirt and the animation and these things. Maybe there's also gonna come here a possible animation upsell, because at the end of the day, this is a collab and maybe they want to make a bit more money. So this is pretty much how this Phantom Cosmetic role is gonna work. As I already showed you in the past in another video, this is more or less what we can expect for the Phantom Cosmetic of Guts, the black armor, the demon armor. They looks freaking amazing. Then there's like this huge sword. I really hope that they don't give us like very short swords. Like if you guys remember when you have World of Warcraft, the Thunder Fury, which was like a badass sword in World of Warcraft with some lightning, some thunder. Then they made like this very mini version for the Tempest, which was absolutely ridiculous. I hope that they at least keep like the size quite big, even if you're gonna wear 2 on the Barbarian, because otherwise it's just gonna be like, it looks like you have like 2 sticks on your hands, and it's gonna look very ugly. The other one that you can expect for the Griffith armor, it is this one. It is more like a white knight, like with the angelic vibes. So this like a demon, and this like the angel. That's like pretty much like the fantasy lore, like a proper knight. If you like this, well, let's hope that maybe with the animations, with like some glow and all these things, they will look even better inside the game. And then there's here another leak that in the past I expected that it was gonna be Griffith that we're gonna fight, but on the leaks they were saying that most likely we're gonna go and fight Nosferatu Zodd. This is like a legendary swordsman. It is like a powerful demon that fights also Guts. Is like this arch enemy that there is on the story. It is a badass. He also transforms into a big demon. This like is human form, this like is demon form. There is much more that goes into the lore. I don't want to spoil it much, but well, as long as it's a badass fight, whatever we're gonna fight, I'm all down for it. And last but not the least, there is this rumored gem that has been going around, not only on Discord, but also, as you guys saw here on this blog post. Also, our boy Echo made a video regarding it, and yesterday Apollyon came on my stream and he actually confirmed that this is just speculation. He made like a mock-up what it could have been. As you guys see here, a lot of like these stats are very inflated. Whenever like I saw it for the first time, I really didn't believe, because it was just like too powerful, you know. So 30% all damage, 15% evasion or movement speed, 10% cooldown, and you take more 5% more damage. But no, this is not an official leak, so if you think that this was a leak, it is not. It was just like a speculation. I gave him an advice to maybe put here on the image that he uses, like maybe like speculation, or this gem is just a mock-up or something, so people don't misunderstand the content that we do of things that we expect from leaks and not leaks itself. So this was it. If you guys like Berserk, don't forget to subscribe. I am really excited excited to go and dive deep on this next patch. I can't wait to have a shiny armor and also big ass sword and just start slaying some demons. So if you guys are still here, please don't forget to drop a like, type cheese in the comments, and thank you to everyone that goes on the membership and comes on the live stream. Thank you guys. You guys are really the legends. Keep carrying the channel. And with this, thank you for watching. Catch you guys on live stream. Peace.